Good morning. The diversity of the domestic and global workforce is increasing due to the growing number of immigrants and the expansion of global operations. The management of religious difference and interface of varying religion belief and management practices are profound concerns for many organizations and human resource professionals, because of the religion can influence employee interaction with formal and informal work practices and social norms.
In this case, there is a religion discrimination. To martial law, who is an African American person that has worked for Triton Communication during 6 years. Triton is a very famous giant company in the United States. This morning, Johan Dicke is going to explain us this case of religion discrimination that has affected considerable the tenure's life and has been a very controversial topic in that field.
Timur, the African American employee, never imagines that they part of a religion will change his life. But before that, at the beginning of the history, he was encouraged by the manager of the company to apply for a promotion and transfer to Kansas, that is another state in that country. The main factor that motivated me to go there was my religion. So I am a member of the Church on International Spirituality, and I know that in Kansas there is a small African American congregation of internationalism, and it was the influence on my decision. When I decided to open in Canada facility, I was selected for an interview with Jenkins, the Management Facility Director. During the interview, Jenkins discussed to me the company philosophy that operates as one big family, where the benefits of diversity of culture and all areas will be maximized. The day after the interview, Jenkins invited me to act in his church to meet new people in the city. And I discovered that several facilities employees were church members. After Jenkins invited me to his home for a casual dinner after the visit to his church, once there many of the dinner guests were church members, with a few other community people in the midst. I was so happy there because I exchanged contact information with several people from other religions. Therefore, I thought that the new job would be a good career change, especially with soon supporting growth of people. Therefore, I accepted the job and moved to Kansas. Demur started his new position with enthusiasm. He interacted very well with her co-workers and subordinates and demonstrated high technical competences in his work. Therefore, Jenkins often recognized Demur for his good ideas and his work ethic. On the other hand, Demur was quite committed to internationalist religion belief, so he was often put reading internationalist materials of his work, breaks, and during the lunch period. But to be on the official member of his internationalist religion, Demur has to participate in 5 days intensive spiritual preparation and confirmation process.
Did Demur have the permission for a week to do ritual? What was the reaction of Jenkins about that situation?
The answer of this question is coming soon.
Absolutely. I accept it that time of because in the company we have a politics about not religion discrimination. Therefore, I decided to give him that week vacations to finally his membership in the international faith. Although I'm not familiar with that religious group, so they are so stranger and many people call them Buddhists and practitioners and witchcraft and sorcery. Moreover, they have some strict restriction on diet, appearance, methods of worship and other areas of conduct.
Internationalism is a strange religion. I remember the day when them would go back to work again after the little vacations. He went to my office and told me he wanted to change his name because of the member of that religion required to change their names after the confirmation ritual that is based on spiritual doctrine. And told me about a situation with this partner. So they every time I question him about this religion.
I decided to change my name because that is normal counter on my religion. Now my name is Malik, and sometimes I feel so bad because all my partners look at me like a stranger and different person. And in the worst, in all the discrimination was all the day when I got back to work, because I found my office decorated with dolls, with spin sticking out of various body parts, with hats and container incense. And all the wall behind the desk was a picture of Africa decorated with a straight lettering and symbols.
What happened, Demur?
Oh, my boss, look at that. My office is so very stranger. You can see different picture. Look at this. What does it mean? This is a picture on my continent. I think that...
Demur. Or shall I say, Malik? I must say you have some admirers. As an American with African roots, you should have accepted some like her reading about your conversion to that strange religion of yours. Don't worry, I promise you to handle that situation.
I really hope so.
Despite the commitment of his boss to handle that situation, Malik, over the next several months, received a series of notes left on his desk and cards referencing about black cats, black magic, requests for parent regardings, and notices about the disappearance of Marchand de Moore, not waiting to cause any problems or be labeled as troublemaker. Malik ignored this incident, thinking that people would tire of pranks and things would die down. However, Malik immediately took the materials to the Human Resources Department and met with Martha Ford. So he wants to solve that trouble as soon as possible.
Despite attempting to improve that situation, Malik definitely felt that nobody paid attention to him. Now, we are going to present to Martha Ford, the Human Resources Director.
After Malik left his office, I called a meeting all of the department heads and informed them of the situation. Moreover, I immediately sent an email to all facility employees, reminding them of Twitter's policies regarding discrimination and harassment and the penalties associated with such actions.
Martha Ford visited with Malik on several occasions to ensure that he was not continued to experience any problems. After the incident at my office, I was happy, so I didn't find any more notes mentioned in my office and in my car. In my opinion, all was well. At Martha Ford last visit, I took the opportunity to ask her about a new assistant manager opening, so in a promotion to the assistant manager position, while asking in my career work for advancement with this company and Trenton. Malik was interested in a promotion, so he had an excellent performance in the company. Therefore, Martha Ford told him about the position description and motivated him to apply. After reviewing the assistant manager job requirements, Malik believes that he has more than a good chance at promotion. He spoke with Jenkins about the job duties and requirements and expressed his interest in the position.
Malik applied for the position and was interviewed by Jenkins, but unfortunately, the job was given to an outside candidate, Charles Bartlett.
Malik later discovered that Bartlett was a member of Yankee Shirt. For that reason, Malik thought that he wasn't promoted because of his religion.
I'm completely sure that they don't promote me because of my religion. Therefore, I feel a formal complaint with Martha Ford alleging religious discrimination into the company and racial harassment.
As required by Trenton policy, Martha Ford reported the particulars of the complaint to Judy Dixon, Vice President for Equal Employment Opportunity and Diversity at the corporate office. The next afternoon, Dixon was at the Charlton facility meeting with Ford and Jenkins.
What be the end of this history? Does Malik will have reason on their religion discrimination? What about the Jenkins and Martha's behavior to respond to the situation? The answers to these questions are now in our next emission. See you later.